Chowdhury right now. We are being told, and that's a live report. Let me cut across straight. Reporter telling us that Fawad Chowdhury is going to be arrested anytime now. Those are pictures from this evening. We are told that some people have been killed in firing. These are political workers. And those pictures and the report also from Ahmad Adil, who's outside the residence of Fawad Chowdhury. I'm cutting across live to him. He's got the camera crews and the police behind him. Ahmad Adil, बताइए क्या हो रहा है वहाँ पे? That's a live shot from Islamabad. Live shot from Islamabad. Anytime now, we are hearing that Fawad Chowdhury is inside. He's going to be picked up, will be arrested in a short while from now. Another leader, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, has already been arrested. Shawan Abhishek, this is turning out to be a situation where maybe you can safely say that the PTI leadership is being picked up en masse. Shawan Abhishek.
All right, Niranjan, this was expected after the statement that is coming from the Pakistan Army. Along expected lines. Remember, yesterday it was thought that this is the arrest of Imran Khan is a product of the ongoing standoff between Imran's party and the government of Shehbaz Sharif. But then behind the scenes, obviously, it was Pakistan Army, and now it becomes clear with the ISPR coming out with a statement which says that 9th of May will be remembered as a black chapter. What the enemy could not have done, a political group has done to Pakistan, and they named PTI, and the attacks on Pakistan Army facilities were organized and anti-army slogans were raised. Khan was arrested legally. So essentially, this is a message, I believe, to the Supreme Court of Pakistan also, Shawan, that beware, the Pakistan Army, the real government or real power behind the throne in Pakistan, has taken a position, and you better take this into account whenever the PTI files that petition or plea before the Supreme Court.
Well, in fact, the latest news that we're getting in right now, Abhishek, is that PTI has made another allegation. Perhaps we can break this. They're making this allegation that a raid is basically underway at Imran's Zaman Park residence. We've already seen in Lahore, Abhishek, a PTI office where raids were being carried out. PTI leader Shireen Mazari has now made this recent claim that a raid is underway at the party chairman, Imran Khan's Zaman Park residence in Lahore. And she says that there's heavy shelling that is going on right now. And Imran's wife was only one there with only her and the domestic staff. Perhaps we can put that out. That's the other big breaking news now coming in. PTI confirming that raids underway at Imran Khan's residence where his wife was only present. In fact, as far as Shah Mahmood Qureshi is concerned, Abhishek, what we were picking up is that from the time Imran Khan was actually on the run. In fact, not just him, Fawad too was on the run. It was only because they were preempting the fact that the arrest could actually take place. We are looking at other cases that have already been registered against Shah Mahmood Qureshi and Fawad at this point in time. A consolidated report now basically coming in from Pakistan. About 23 more protesters in Karachi have been arrested by the police. 23 arrests have taken place. There have also been reports now coming in of one death, one protester. We do not know whether it is from the PTI or not, but there's been massive, large-scale violence that has actually taken place in Islamabad, in Rawalpindi. We've actually got ground reports coming in from Islamabad as well as from Rawalpindi. And in fact, PTI at this point in time simply saying that there is an attempt that is being made by the Pakistani government to completely wipe off the leadership of the PTI. Over to you, Niranjan.
I think we have a live shot of the Pakistan Supreme Court as well. The Pakistan Supreme Court, we had a reporter live there just showing us a shot. The moment Fawad Chowdhury, by the way, is a motor mount minister, when at the height of the terror attacks and when we hit back and when Pulwama happened, he's the motor mount minister who said that Pakistan was behind the attack in Pulwama and he's going to be arrested anytime now outside the Pakistan Supreme Court. So we're getting those pictures and we are hearing now the thousands of protesters have entered Islamabad. I repeat, thousands of supporters of Imran Khan and protesters, rioters have entered Islamabad, and these are the pictures of them walking towards the parliament, walking towards the Pakistan Supreme Court. And Fawad Chowdhury has been arrested. We are hearing the 3 top PTI leaders have been arrested in the last few minutes. Abhishek, what more are you picking up? Abhishek.
Well, Niranjan, so essentially we are getting these pictures of continuing chaos in Pakistan across the cities and towns, but also that the government has stepped on the pedal and arrests continue to Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Fawad Hussain, before that Asad Umar, and these arrests clearly indicate that the Pakistan establishment has really decided that they are not going to let any opportunity be given to the PTI or their second rung of leadership to be able to foment trouble. Now, particularly after this statement that has come in from the Pakistani army, Niranjan, it is very clear that which side the establishment is going to weigh, the government is going to weigh. And in fact, this statement is a message to the Supreme Court also, perhaps, Niranjan, because we have seen under Justice Bandial, the Chief Justice of Pakistan, the Supreme Court taking a very open and public and vocal pro-Imran Khan position. So in this sense, if the army has come out with a statement and in fact equated Imran Khan with their worst enemy, not named the enemy, but then they have said what the enemy could not do in 75 years. And obviously for Pakistan, India is the only enemy, not Afghanistan, in the present at least. In that sense, they are equating Imran Khan with India as a threat to the national security, which I think is a message to the Supreme Court of Pakistan that whenever the matter comes up before them, because the PTI has decided to file a petition, they might not be able to remember the kind of arrests that are going on, the second rung of leadership, almost entire leadership getting arrested now. This means that the Pakistan establishment, which is Pakistan army, they have decided that they don't want to do anything with Imran Khan. Imran Khan has to be finished politically, and if need be, the entire political party, and that is why these arrests that are going on.
Yeah, we're getting in some more breaking news now that there's been firing on the police by demonstrators. I repeat, that's a very serious development. Firing on the police by demonstrators. They've openly taken aim at the police and the forces in Pakistan. They've opened fire. In fact, there are many videos that came into our newsrooms where you can see people in civilian clothes and taking aim. Don't seem like the armed forces. These are civilians, residents in different areas with access to guns, automatic rifles, firing on the police. So this is a big update that we're getting in now. A constable has also been hit by a bullet in Islamabad. The condition of the injured constable, we are told, is critical. Firing on the police by demonstrators as seen in the different videos over the last few hours as well. Here on Republic TV. Abhishek.
Well, yes, Niranjan, and as I said, we are getting these pictures from across the country where there is a law and order situation in Pakistan with protesters, essentially cadres of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the political party of Imran Khan, coming out in numbers, indulging in arson, targeting the establishment, particularly the Pakistan army. We have seen them getting inside the residences of corps commanders in Lahore and Rawalpindi. We have seen them targeting Pakistan army symbols like those ceremonial tanks that stand at road junctions, among others. And it's clear, Niranjan, that we have not seen the end of chaos in Pakistan yet. Also, this is coming amid reports that the economic situation is all set to worsen. The dollar has breached the 290 rupee mark today, and we are going to see the possibility that even if the IMF so decides, in fact, the IMF might delay the possibility of that loan tranche further, but even if the IMF goes ahead with that $1 billion loan, the situation that is there on the ground, Pakistan might still default. And that's something which is should be a matter of concern for strategic affairs experts in New Delhi, because an unstable Pakistan with nuclear bombs and the possibility of the rogue elements within Pakistan army, or of course the non-state actors as they are called, the terrorists that have been bred by Pakistan itself, if they get a hand on tactical nukes, for example, because the storage systems for tactical nukes are different than the big ones, and that's a serious situation emerging really from Pakistan insofar as India's neighborhood is concerned, India's security, national security is concerned, and we should be worried at these pictures. What position we are going to take, it would be interesting to watch out over the next few days. Of course, bolstering our defenses across our line of control and the international boundary. But what is important is that Pakistan is in absolute turmoil, absolute chaos, and it's not going to end anytime soon. Imran Khan has really gone the whole hog and taken on the Pakistan army. First time that this is happening, that Pakistan army stands naked in front of its citizenry, where they are able to abuse it. They are able to say that ye jo dehshat gardi hai, iske piche vardi hai. This terrorism that we see in Pakistan is because of the uniform, and that's of course Pakistan Army. Remember, Pakistan Army was a holy cow. Pakistan Army was the establishment. Pakistan Army essentially controlled the nerves of Pakistan, and now we are having a situation where the people are coming out and attacking the Pakistan Army. So in some ways, because Pakistan Army, Niranjan, was the key factor which was not letting India live in peace, from ISI's machinations to the nurturing of non-state actors, the terrorist organizations. I think this is a move forward, I would say. But then for the present at least, this chaos is dangerous and we have to closely watch.
Those are pictures of a minister, former minister being detained. We are hearing that he's been illegally detained from Faisalabad in Pakistan. So the unprecedented scenes everywhere in the world where former ministers are being picked up, bundled up and taken away by the forces there. Look at that. Let me play that video. That's the minister being rounded up into a police jeep. Let's play that out. Ministers been picked up. Several aides of Imran Khan have been arrested. At least 3 to 5, we are hearing, Abhishek. At least 3 to 5 have been arrested, and more ministers being picked up, detained, many illegally, according to the reports. It's clear now that perhaps it's safe to say that the entire PTI leadership will soon be behind bars. It's happening, and it's happening really, really fast.
Well, absolutely, and now, this is information coming in, Niranjan. We have to see whether this is true. A lot of people are flying out of Pakistan. The ones who can afford charter flights, for example, they are running out of Pakistan because nobody in Pakistan believes that their country has any future. You know, the stability of Pakistan is under threat, in the sense that we have to see whether this really snowballs into a situation where the Pakistan Army, because we are getting reports, Niranjan, that there might be an emergency imposed, which is obviously in the domain of the civilian government. But then if this sustains for a while, remember in Quetta, for example, in Balochistan, we had an incident where 6 or 8 civilians were killed because the Pakistan Army had to shoot at them to quell the violence or arson. And if this really snowballs, are we looking at a situation where the Pakistan Army is left with no option but to directly intervene and get a martial law? Nothing new for Pakistan, but then it has not happened for more than a decade. And we saw that Pakistan Army had got used to getting puppets in power in Islamabad and to control the levers of power from behind, from Rawalpindi. But if with this situation of law and order out there on the streets of Pakistan, whether the Pakistan Army would have no option but to directly take over power, in which case we are going to see a martial law, or if that does not happen, then are we going to see this civil unrest translating into even political stability of Pakistan? That's something which we have to closely watch. But what is